OK, so what's upsetting Jeremy Paxman?
Some of the audience obviously recognise him from that caricature.
Yeah. He eats a lot of salt.
I just think that David Cameron was the worst Prime Minister we've had for a very, very long time. Several generations. Certainly since Anthony Eden, possibly since Neville Chamberlain, probably since Lord North, in fact, who lost the American colonies. So, you know...
That could be the first Lord North reference we've ever had on this show.
But not the last tonight, I can assure you.
I think you're choosing him next, aren't you?
I mean, the real sin, I think, with Cameron was that this man who, in the words of a friend of mine, got to the top of the tree in order to set it on fire, put the interests of his party before the interests of the country and decided to have this referendum, believed one thing was the only right outcome for the country, didn't campaign for it, got the opposite outcome, and then buggered off. That doesn't seem like leadership to me.
No. I mean, I think his plan was to destroy UKIP, wasn't it?
I thought you could say destroy you.
No. I think that's his next plan, when he sees this. No, I think his plan was to destroy UKIP, which, as we know, is UKIP's job. So, when you say he's the worst Prime Minister since Lord North, don't you think that Theresa May sort of out-mistaked him when she called a general election?
Yes, I suppose she did, really, but that election hasn't changed fundamentally the direction of the country in the way that the referendum has.
Good point. You obviously probably the only person here who sort of knew him. Is that fair to say?
Sort of, yes.
Yeah. See, I imagine he's one of those politicians who's very different sort of off-camera than he is on camera. Is that fair?
I don't think so. I mean, he's a smoothie chops.
That's the sort of analysis we never got from you on News. We've got a clip of him playing table tennis, which I think sort of shows what he's like as an international statesman in some way.